Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode number 11 of our trading recap. There's been a lot that has been going on. I think this has been a week since we last recorded, and that was after when we submitted our um, request or withdrawal, our payout request for the 200K Alpha Capital account. Um, so just a recap, we submitted a request on the 11th. And on the 12th, we got an email saying that we should schedule, if I can go back on the 12th, it's after. On the 12th, we got an email here after we submitted our payout, we got a risk interview. Alpha Capital Group a risk interview to schedule, and we went to schedule the interview, and we chose Harry. I think this is Harry Schofield. We chose Harry and scheduled with Harry for the 19th, which was the earliest date after looking through all three of them. Harry has the earliest date on the 19th, so we scheduled Harry on the 19th, and we waited, and this was a confirmation of the Zoom with Harry. So we waited, and these were the things that we went through on the interview. Um, Asked to show my ID that I used. I showed my ID on the Zoom. I explained my strategy, which I've done countless times on previous videos, previous episodes, and then show access to my trading platform, the DX Trade, and access to the Zoom chat and share screen function. So we did all of this. I talked to my trading strategy. I took a sample trade with an account that Harry gave me. So sign into and take a sample trade, risking 0.5% of the account. And we went through everything, and at the end he said he's pretty satisfied with my answers, pretty satisfied with my interview. It shows that I understand my strategy and understand risk management. So he's going to approve my payout. He's going to let I don't know if it's HR or finance to approve my payout and then send a payout. I say, okay, thank you very much. So he said, okay, it should take 24 to 48 hours. And we had that interview on the 19th. So I said it should take 24 to 48 hours. So Friday, latest should be Monday the 23rd, two working days. So latest is tomorrow Monday, and we should have the payout in my account. So I said, thank you, Harry. It was a good chat. It took about 15 minutes. Everything went smoothly. So yeah, and so if we go up here, if we go now to the earliest ones, after that interview, um, we got this email on the 12th, the very next day, the 20th, we got an email. Congratulations on successful withdrawing your performance fee, after the interview. So everything went through. Yeah, and I was happy right here. And still on this same morning, calamity happened. Calamity happened, and we got our account disqualified. So we had our account disqualified because it violated our max daily loss. You know, and it violated our max daily loss. And you're saying, what is the max daily loss? How? And that pissed me off so bad. It violated our max daily loss. So apparently, on the one step account, the one step challenges account after 200K. After the withdrawal, our balance came back to 200K and 700,000. But then it violated our max daily loss. We're supposed to get rid of 8,500, but after withdrawing all our profits and also Alpha Capital taking their 20%, we ended up withdrawing 12K, 12.6K, which violated our max daily loss. So now the account got breached, and that really, 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 really pained me in the butt. Um, so be very careful with trailing trailing drawdown, because if you were a static drawdown we would be fine. But with the trailing drawdown, 6% trailing drawdown, that is not good. So you know, so this is it. If your 6% trailing max drawdown gets adjusted to the initial balance in the situation where your account reaches 6% profit, you are advised to leave a profit buffer. And we did achieve 6% profits, because I think 5% of 200k is what? 6% of 200k is 12k. Yes, 6% is 12k, and we had 13k something. We had 13.4k, so we were about 6.5%. You know, so so if when you make 6% profits, leave some buffer on your account if you want to continue trading. In this scenario, if all profits are requested, they will be withdrawn and paid. However, it will result in a closure of your account. So this is what I did not anticipate it when I was requesting our payout. When I was requesting our payout. So yeah, that stung to get a payout and then get breached in a trailing drawdown account. So you know that did hurt. But our payout is coming. So that being said, so then I realized that okay, we are getting a payout and we just got our account disqualified. That hurts a little. So what I did was then, okay, now that I knew that our payout was coming, I went into my trading plan and updated the trading plan. The FXify one step 20k that we were trading, we failed that challenge. We violated the maximum drawdown. So I have blown this account. It's blown, gone. FXify two-step 100k, I'm still trading this one. And Passage is still trading. Alpha Capital Swing two-step 100k, we're still trading this one. And so now that our payout is coming, and this is what Alpha Capital one step 200k that we passed and breached it after the payout. So so with that being said, now what we've done was with a payout of 10k coming, I wanted us to reinvest into more challenges. So and since it's the end of the month, I want to just buy these challenges now, so that when my credit card statement comes and the payout enters, I can just clear out my credit card statement with use the money from the payout to pay my credit card statements. So I went ahead and bought an FTMO two-step 100k account again. Um, you know, which I have FTMO. So I went ahead and bought another two-step 100k challenge account again on FTMO, which is right here. And that cost me $500 because they're running a promotion on a 100k account. What I also did, oh, and this is the FTMO account that I have, on the charts already. I've registered the account on my FTMO and on my MT5. We also bought a 5% two-step 100k, which is right here. And we have the account in already. It's live on the 5%ers, two-step 100k. And we also went back to Alpha Capital and bought the 200k account, this time the two-step. So we have a static drawdown. So we have a two-step 200k, which this is the account right here, with a two-step 200k, and it's just in there. So we've bought 3 new trading challenges: the 200k, the 100k, 100k, and they're all two steps, which means they're all static drawdowns. And so this is good. If we pass the challenges, that would be good. Um, so yeah, and yeah, so we've spent, our pay was 10,000. We spent what, $9,000 on challenges, 9,500. So our profit was $600 in profits, $600 in profits, and now we were at break even now. So with that 600, we can say we've used 500 for the FTMO challenge, and now we're at break even of $100, and now we're now in deficit of $1,350, $1,360 in deficit, which so just a little catch up on where we're at. Um, that's where we're at. This is where we're at. That being said, um, so FTMO is set up. The C trader for 5% loss is set up. Alpha Capital is set up, and if we go to Alpha Capital metrics, you can see um our funded account, which is a swing that we still have, and our Alpha Pro 200K that were in phase one of trading. So yeah, those are the accounts. 3 evaluations, 1 funded, 2 funded with the FXify. With FXify. So if I go into my dashboard, at this point we're just waiting for the markets to open. I'll bring this guy here. There we go. We're waiting for market open, and we can close this Alpha Capital, FTMO. We can close you, GX Trade, the email. So this is our login IDs that were given to us. We can close this guy now. And yeah, and on the 4-hour, gold is looking, good. It's broken this trend line that we were waiting for it to break on. 1 touch point, 2 touch point, 3 touch point, and it broke. Did a little retest, and then now it's going up. And on the daily, it looks good on the daily. This looks good on the daily. So it's a very bullish candle, close on a very bullish candle. So maybe targeting the highs back. So my intentions beginning today, Sunday, is to first of all clear these guys, make this chart clean. I hate when my chart is dirty. Let's clean you up a little. I mean, I can just highlight and delete drawings, but then it will take out all the drawings. So I do not want to do that. Let's go to the 15 minutes, and we can see those drawings clearly. There we go. So, okay. I think this looks good. So, waiting for market open. And these 2 positions are the 2 positions that we've taken on our swing account with Alpha Capital. So if we go to our swing account on Alpha Capital, we have two positions running. These are the two positions. These are the two positions. So one with 3.8 and one with 2.3, and we're floating $2,500 in profits. Account management, we're floating $2,500 in profits. So my plan is just to let these guys run. Let's let them run. When we get 3K on one, let me see what is our maximum. What is our maximum? What's our consistency rule saying on you? Our consistency rule says 3,655. So 3,600. So yes. So if this goes to 3,600, we'll close it. This goes to 3,600, we'll close it. So that way we can, hit our profit targets easily and look forward to a withdrawal at the end of the month. At the end of, not this month, at the end of next month, at the end of March. So, but we want to keep our profits in the $3,600 range, and just build it up consistently, because throughout the week we had a terrible week. We've had some serious losses, 1,400, 900, that's almost $1,000, and then we had $700 in profits. Then we lose 2,000, then we lose 38, then we lose 300, then we lose 1,000, and then we made $200. So I want to close this month on a consistent base where if I can um take supply and demand setups for risking $500 1 to 3. That's what I'm looking to do consistently throughout the month of March. 1 to 3 supply and demand setup. And what that will look like, for example, would be what? There's a good supply and demand setup that I can use. Break of structure here. Retest not all the way. Break of structure here. Retest, this works. Okay. So what I'm looking to do is, when I see a break of structure, I'm going to identify the zone. We can choose this zone. But if I were taking this trade in real life, I wouldn't have this as my primary zone. I would have this zone as my primary zone. But it retested the earliest one. So no. But what I want to do is to consistently trade a 1 to 3, which usually happens at the low of the break of structure. So if I'm trading a 1 to 3, probably there we go. So it'll be this. If I'm trading a 1 to 3, it'll be that. And if we can just catch a 1 to 3, 1 to 3, a single trade a day, 1 to 3, single trade, 1 to 3, single trade, 1 to 3, I think we can consistently build the account. And the markets are already open. Are you open? and 5091, 5087, 5089, 000. Okay. So the markets are open on the side. How come we're not in any trade? That's weird. Anyways, let's go in here with a buy. That is a lot. That is a lot of, I don't know if that's slippage or shortage or, you know. I thought we were in a trade already. That's weird. Would be 5. Let's do 5. Okay. Is this market open? Yep, I think it is. 50.87. That went by so fast. I do not know where I'm at. So I'm trying to get in my positions. Um, and I just went radio silent. La, 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 la. I just went radio silent. 5 stop loss at a 50.80. It's 3,000. Let's go. Boom. 3,000. Let's go. What is daily loss is 10,000. Okay, so we can take another position. Go. So we're in two positions. on here. Okay, so that's gone. Can we, what is FTMO? FTMO, what is our profit target? Let's see. Detail. So our profit target 10K. I think it is 10K if I'm not mistaken. Trading objectives, zoom out. Yes, our profit target is 10K. Okay. So, just by 2. If we take another 2, margin, free margin. Now let's take one more. The stop loss. Add 5100. Okay. And we have here take profit. $51.70. Modify that. And this is what? 2,800. And this is 12,000. There we go. Okay, so now we're in those trades, and I think we'll just end the video here while I manage these trades and this and these accounts. Okay, see you guys on the next one.